Hi everybody, my name is John and you're watching the Olive Drab Alliance. Today we're going to be talking about the small unit Expeditionary stove. We're going to unbox it, or unbag it rather. We're going to check it out, see how it works, and then we'll even take it out in the field and cook something up on it. So stick around, you're not going to want to miss this one. Isn't she beautiful? The small unit Expeditionary stove. This has been issued to primarily Marine Corps units who are, trained for mountainous operations or otherwise extreme cold weather operations. This thing is available online. MSR, the company that makes it, offers it without the two canisters for $210. I've seen it on Amazon with the two canisters for $250. Now that's a steep price tag, but I mean, this thing is world-renowned for its durability, the ability to make repairs in the field, and the fact that it can use gasoline, kerosene, JP8, or white gas, otherwise also known as Coleman fuel. The stove is pretty lightweight. It weighs in at just under 2 pounds, I believe 1.98 pounds to be precise. Of course, if you have the two fuel canisters, they hold 20 ounces of fuel each. They're going to weigh substantially more than 2 pounds when they're full of fuel. And you'll see later in the video that this thing is a beast when it comes to kicking out BTUs. I could see why it's preferred on cold weather missions or used by mountain climbers and the like, because, it kicks out some heat. So when it's 20 below zero, you're going to need that heat just to get some water boiling or even to warm up some coffee. Anyway, I would like to thank you for coming along with me today. I really do hope you enjoy the video, and I want to thank you for watching. Stick around because I am going to use this stove. And even though it is my first time using it, I had some success. So, this thing's built for the Marine Corps, and you know what they say. If you put 6 Marines in a room with a big rock and you lock them in there, within 2 hours that rock is either going to be broken or pregnant. So... I'm just kidding, my Marine friends. I'm just kidding. I respect the heck out of you guys and gals. And much love to you. And you got a great stove. You got issued a good stove here. So if you use this in the service, if this was issued to your squad or your unit, let me know in the comments down below. I'd really like to hear from you. I'm guessing that this stove was used to heat up many cups of coffee and prepare meals in some extreme weather conditions. I bet it was even probably used as like an autoclave, to sanitize medical instruments and whatnot out in the field. So, like I said, if you got any memories, please share them. Thank you for joining, and here we go. Welcome to the barn. Well, we're going to unbox, or unbag rather, this small unit Expeditionary stove. Now this one comes with 2 fuel bottles. They don't all come with 2 fuel bottles, so I'm pretty stoked. Why don't you move in, we'll take a closer look, huh? Now, I think these days they have to be red now, so to find one that's not red, pretty sweet. I believe, I'm not sure about that. Let me know in the comments if that's like the law now, that these have to be red. Now the stove itself gets packed away in this water-resistant, kind of like a dry bag. Unhook that, unroll it. Very nice little bag. kind of a thinner material, but I don't know. I don't see it breaking from just everyday handling and use. I don't think we'll break it. So when you move the pot holder arms out, the feet extend along with them. There we go. It's got a little hook here for the fuel hose. You have to undo that from around the, God, the name's escaping me. The fuel vaporizer tube that goes over top of the flame. It says, warning, use only MSR fuel bottle. Read instructions carefully. All right. So we've got 3 legs, 3 pot holders. They're one unit, so they move together. We've got the fuel hose here. It's kind of a metallic, semi-flexible hose. What is this here? This looks like a simmering plate to help disperse the heat. Kind of this thin foil material. I'm probably really mucking it up, but this one here looks to be like some sort of windscreen. It's kind of it's not like aluminum foil. It's a lot thicker, but it bends like aluminum foil. Maybe 2 or 3 times more thick than aluminum foil. In this little red plastic case, it's marked with the company who makes this, MSR. Looks like a little repair kit. There's a couple little tools in there, little things. Some pump cup oil, a little wrench to make repairs out in the field, I suppose. That's nice. They've got the instruction manual. Okay, so this round piece of foil here is a heat reflector. This would sit underneath the stove. Then we got a little pump unit here. All this goes inside the bottle and would tighten down onto the bottle like that. So on top of the pump here that you just screwed onto the bottle, there's this little plug here. You remove it, and that's where the fuel line is going to connect. It says to make sure that the flame adjuster valve points upward, and that just plugs into there. We got the dry bag, quote unquote. We got some instructions, some warnings. You've got a simmer plate that sits on top of the stove assembly to help disperse the heat if you need that. You've got a little piece of round foil that sits on the ground. We've got 2 bottles for fuel. We've got this pump assembly which screws into the bottle, a repair kit, and a windscreen. So I think we've got everything we need to get cooking. Let's fuel this up and start cooking. Well, a while back I drilled some holes in this part of a 3-piece cheap Amazon Chinese mess kit. My intention was to use it as a strainer. One of you in the comments suggested use it as a vegetable steamer. And it worked, but I think I was this close to having like a steam bomb on my hands. A lot of pressure was building up with that lid on. It almost popped the lid off. Also, I don't think this is the best kind of mess kit to use on this cooker. It doesn't really fit. So unless you got some kind of grill or grate or some tent stake contraption or something or a rope to hang it over the cooker, the stove, it was pretty precarious. I thought I was going to lose my dinner there for a little while, but no, it all turned out. Let's see how it tastes. You can't go wrong with bagged rice. You just can't. Boil it for 10 minutes. See how the broccoli is. It is steamed to perfection. Hey, if you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed this meal, please give it a thumb up, give it a like. If you got any comments, complaints, suggestions, ideas, thoughts, hit the comment section. And please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Just today, we passed 2,000 subscribers here on the Olive Drab Alliance. Can you believe it? I can't. But I do want to thank you all very much. So, I will see you all down the trail somewhere. Until then, have a great day.